Hello, Fremont. Here we are in Genesis, such a beautiful foundation to this life we have in Jesus, because He created the world and us. So let's get to it. We're reading chapter 1, verses 28 through 31. And God blessed them. And God said to them, "Be fruitful and multiply and fill the earth and subdue it, and have dominion over the fish of the sea and over the birds of the heavens and over every living thing that moves on the earth." And God said, "Behold, I have given you every plant yielding seed that is on the face of all the earth, and every tree with seed in its fruit. You shall have them for food. And to every beast of the earth, and to every bird of the heavens, and to everything that creeps on the earth, everything that has the breath of life, I have given every green plant for food." And it was so. And God saw everything that He had made, and behold, it was very good. And there was evening, and there was morning, the sixth day. So let's just take a step back for a minute. This is just an amazing progression we have been going through in devotions and Sunday mornings. Robert Stitt covered Genesis 1 through 2, overcoming nothingness and providing peace. Brooks covered Genesis 1, 3 through 5, day 1, God's work in our lives, spiritual light and new creation. It was good. Melissa, Genesis 1, 6 through 25, day 2, through first of the sixth day. That's a lot. It was good times 4. God's opinion matters. And Bart, just last week, did Genesis 1, 26 through 27, day 6, in His own image, divine image, reflecting God's glory and dominion and moral nature. So here we are, the last part of day 6. Everything is created and God reflects. Verse 28, God blessed them. I mean, wouldn't that be amazing to walk and talk with God as He blesses you? Oh, I must admit, I can't wait to walk and talk with Jesus. That may sound strange. As my mom was reflecting at the end of her life, she said the same thing. She dreamt of walking and talking with Jesus. She was excited. I must admit, I was not excited at that time about that, but I do get it. It will be amazing. And be fruitful and multiply. Okay, Jesus saw it was good. We can multiply all for His glory. And rule over every living thing. Now, we lost this privilege when we sinned, but because of Jesus' death, we will regain it again. Once again, it is referred to in the New Testament. I love that. Hebrews 2, 7b through 8. You have crowned Him with glory and honor, putting everything in subjection under His feet. And then verses 29 and 30. God provided for all, human and beings on the earth, plants and trees. Now, in Matthew 6:26, it says, why do we worry about what we will drink or eat? God takes care of that. Just a note on this. There was no meat consumed until after the flood, if you look at Genesis 9:3. And verse 31, God called it very good. Other days were good. Each part was good. And then as a whole, it was very good. What does that mean? God saw that all that was created was fit for the purpose it was designed. He created it for His glory, and He saw that it was good as each part and as a whole. This is the interesting one to me. God set the example for us here. He worked 6 days, rested on the seventh day, and even more than that, at the end of day 6, He reflected on all His work, all 6 days. When was the last time we reflected on our week as we prepared for the Sabbath? Do we just rush into our weekend, or do we take time to look at the work done? Thank the Lord for His provision, goodness, and commit the past week as well as weeks to come to Him. Do we see our work in its parts and as a whole? Do we see God in each part? And was the purpose as designed by God? Oh, I pray that is true in my life, in my work, in our church, and our hearts. So here we go, day 6, and God sees it all as good. May we take this time this week to look at each day individually. Yes, the work that is done, the ministry that is shared, and the people Jesus brings in our lives. Then let's reflect on the week as a whole. Can we look and see it through Jesus' eyes? May our hearts and minds focus on Jesus so that we can have good days and ultimately very good weeks.